I believe the silver price is going to rise 100 to 200% in less than 12 months, probably in the last year of the bull market. The silver price is going to rise 20 to 30% per day on some days in the bull market. The gold-silver ratio is going to go to 20, probably lower. So some of you are going to say, that sounds pretty outlandish, Jeff. To which I would say, it's already happened. Silver has already done that before, and I think it's going to do it again. Well, if there is any kind of financial shock in the system, there's going to be a silver price shock, because investors are going to turn to gold and silver in the middle of this financial shock. Here's just some of the drive us into a financial crisis that would in turn drive gold and especially silver much higher. Look how many derivatives there are at just the 9 largest banks in the world, over $250 billion. What happens if that blows up? There's not enough money in the world by any government to bail them out. Global debt's $250 billion. There's a whole army of analysts out there that say U.S. corporate debt is the big bugaboo. That's going to be the downfall of the markets. There's a whole army of analysts out there saying, no, it's private debt that's going to be the big problem. All of those are at runaway levels. There are warnings literally everywhere. Check out this first one. This is a paper written by the Fed, commissioned by the Fed, written to other Fed governors. They're talking about money printing. They get to the end and they say, history has taught us that money printing leads to extremely high rates of inflation and often ends in economic ruin. This is the Fed itself giving us this warning. Nobel laureate Robert Shiller, I see bubbles everywhere. The bond bubble is going to end badly. The bond bubble is twice as big as the stock market. Ray Dalio, the world's largest hedge fund, a monetary policy endgame is coming. The president of the Dallas Fed, right now, he said just last year, don't rely on the US dollar staying the world's reserve currency. He actually said that publicly. And I included this quote from Fidelity because this is the world's largest mutual fund holding. She actually said, we appear to be close to a bubble, but we don't know how or when this is going to end. I love these quotes, and I'm sorry for all the text, but these are what central bankers are saying after they left office, when they're supposedly more free to speak their mind, right? Janet Yellen said, soaring U.S. debt is the type of thing that should keep people awake at night. She actually said that publicly. Ben Bernanke and Janet Yellen both have said monetary policy will not be enough to fight the next recession. So in other words, lowering interest rates and printing money won't be enough to offset a recession. So what happens then? Alan Greenspan, inflation will be inevitably rise. It poses the largest threat to our economy. Mervyn King, sort of like their Fed chief over there. The world is heading for a political and economic crisis which could unleash financial Armageddon. These are central bankers actually saying this after they left office. The bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is there are numerous risks out there. The green ones are ones that have already occurred. The red ones have not occurred yet. They're all potential, and they're all to the right because their impact would be that much greater if they take place. How do we know investors turn to gold and silver? It's predictable. It's human nature. When a crisis happens, history shows investors and citizens turn to gold and silver. And when gold rises, silver rises more. These are all the major bull markets in history, in modern history. And silver has risen more than gold every single time.
If you're watching this video, you probably already know the value of gold and silver and probably already own some yourself and definitely want more. But you're wondering, why 7K? We have a different kind of model. We've built and leveraged relationships spanning the globe in the precious metals industry to bring you an exclusive membership model that for the first time, regardless of your financial circumstances or how little you have to spend, makes buying gold and silver easy and accessible to you. Here at 7K, we use the power of gold and silver to provide a way for people like you to create financial independence, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. A small part of our exclusive membership is giving you access to the power of precious metals at the absolute best price. How? We cut out the middlemen and act as our own broker, wholesaler, and dealer, saving you money and making buying precious metals even more affordable. In the traditional model of buying gold and silver, by the time it gets to you, it's passed through many different people who each take a cut before passing it to the next. Sometimes it passes through as many as 4 to 5 people or organizations, being marked up each time before you have access to purchase it. We do things differently. As I mentioned, we cut out everyone in the middle and offer gold and silver to you at extremely competitive prices. Oh, and did we mention that there are no minimums and no maximums, period. One of the major advantages of your new membership is we do the work for you. Some people avoid buying numismatic and collectible coins simply because they're scared and don't understand their true value and have no idea what they're looking for. But the truth is, if you're not buying collector's coins, you're likely to repeat the $1.2 million mistake. This is what a certain collection of coins is worth today if you had just purchased one of them a month since 1986. The good news is you don't have to repeat the same mistake twice. We do the research for you and put collecting coins on autopilot. Now, you're probably no newbie to silver and gold, and know there are many reasons why collecting coins is a smart thing to do. But that doesn't mean it's easy. Why? Because of discipline. Most people today lack the discipline to do the small things that will lead to big things over time. This is why we created the Autosaver program. It's an optional program in 7K metals, but one of the things we are most loved for. Basically, we will send you a collector's coin every single month. At the end of the year, you'll be able to look back and see that you have been collecting something that will change your life forever. Something that will have a lasting impact for generations to come. Fact is, you're going to spend the money anyway. So you may as well spend it on something that will help you accumulate real wealth. Our Coin of the Month, or Autosaver program as we call it, not only helps you with discipline, but also gets you in the coin collecting game, which is one of the most valuable things we learned as we researched gold and silver. We had no idea how valuable and how easy it is to collect the right coins when you know what you're doing. So, by participating in our Autosaver program, you get all of these benefits in 3 options. You can have an MS-70 Silver Eagle shipped to your door every month, a variety coin, a specialty coin, which is a gold or low minted silver coin, or all 3. I've already told you a bit about the MS-70 Silver Eagle. This is the $1.2 million mistake coin. This is the one that I wish someone would have told me about years ago. Now, on the variety coin, it's the rarity and story that gives these coins value. How many are there? What's the story around them? Not only can there be a lot of money with these collectibles, but they're actually the most fun to collect for people of all ages. Our Variety Coin of the Month program gives you access to coins from different mints around the world. We're constantly searching for the newest and most interesting coins being issued, and guess what? We find them. We rate them on rarity and potential future value and choose the best ones for our members. We do all the searching, research, and evaluation so you don't have to. Now, honestly, some people are just in love with gold and high-end, low-minted silver collectible coins, which is why we have this option as well. The 7K Specialty Autosaver is also a carefully selected collectible coin that we send to your door every month. So by choosing to become a member of 7K, you'll get access to our buyer certification program with no monthly commitment. Access to unlimited silver and gold bullion. No minimums, no maximums, period. Access to our exclusive Autosaver program. You'll get access to the collectibles that show to be the most rare and hold the greatest promise of potential future value. And you also become part of a group of like-minded people that are changing an industry and ultimately the world. Now, as I mentioned earlier, here at 7K, we use the power of gold and silver to provide a way for people like you to create financial independence, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. While collecting gold and silver certainly contributes to this, we don't stop there. If you like our story and want to share it with others, we'll pay you for that sharing. It's no different than you sharing your favorite restaurant, a movie you liked, or a new book you just read. No difference except We actually pay you for sharing it. Fact is, if you like something, you're going to share it anyway, and we feel you should be rewarded for that. We certainly appreciate it, and it's our way of thanking you. And beyond that, it's just another way for us to use the power of gold and silver to provide you a way to create financial independence, preserve wealth, and live an exceptional life. Oh, one last thing. Something we noticed as we did our research was that some of the wealthiest people and corporations make up the largest buying group of precious metals. And we learned from them that silver and gold is really about a lifestyle. What better contributes to a rich lifestyle than travel? Not to mention, it's something that just about everyone wants to do more of. So we decided to reward you again for being part of 7K Metals. With your membership purchase of $199, $359, or $499, we send you a travel savings card worth $125, $250, or $500. And each time you purchase a qualifying coin, you receive an additional card worth one of those amounts. You can use these cards on your very own getaway discounted travel booking site. In fact, on a recent family vacation, I saved over $800 using my travel savings cards. No strings attached. It's practically like getting a membership for free and free silver every month. So here's what I want you to do now. Click the button below that says Become a Member. Or if you don't see one, get back to the person that sent this to you and they can help you get started. If you're even the least bit curious about how we pay you for sharing, click the button below that says Next Video, or click the next video you'll see on the screen. Either way, I am genuinely excited about the journey you are about to embark upon. You are literally one click away from accumulating wealth and enhancing your lifestyle like thousands of our other members are doing every single day. You have nothing to lose. I suggest you take all this knowledge I've shared with you and do something with it for you and your family. Click the button below. Begin your journey. And remember, we believe in you.